Will Stellar Blade be a game of the year? To begin with, Stellar Blade is now 1 week away, and here's another question. Will the game be a game of the year after its release? Let's talk about it. Before I dive into this article, let's talk about the past. Firstly, Baldur's Gate 3 got Game of the Year, and before that, Elden Ring. However, the Game Awards, how do I say this? Many gamers don't see it anymore because it's a joke, okay? Let's put it real. Let's keep it solid. Let's keep it $1.50. Nobody cares about the Game Award. It's just a promotion for the corporate. Also, it was a good thing that Marvel Spider-Man 2 didn't win any awards. Yes, even though it sells a lot of copies, but the ending of that, it's a really disappointment. I don't think that deserves any award, but I could be wrong. If this thing sells well, it should deserve a Game Awards, or perhaps a Game of the Year award. Take a look at Hogwarts Legacy. The success it made didn't get the awards either because of connections with J.K. Rowling. So, let's dive into this article from Fandom Wire. It says here, Eve's hotness is honestly a negligible factor. Stellar Blade is already branded a Game of the Year contender amid heated debate around Eve's body, which by the time of their release is going to be even more. The debate is going to be heated up. It's trending by the time of this upload. As we all know, Stellar Blade is going to be launching on the PS5. There's no doubt. Everybody is pretty hyped out of the hack and slash action game. Number of reasons why this game is so popular. Its visual, combat, much more. But one thing that no gamer is able to look over is the game's protagonist Eve. The developer have given her an interesting look. She looks pretty good. Her looks seems to be or to have attracted more than a few eyeballs to the whole gaming community. Some even started suggesting that this game intentionally given such a protagonist to attract more people towards it, which it's true. Others do not believe so, but recently demo for this title to have proven otherwise. Okay, before we continue further, those who believe it, they're real gamers. Those who don't, they're just tourists. Video game journalists, tourists, well, you get what I'm saying. I'm probably certain people, I'm gonna have to make a guess. Those who don't like it are either from Kotaku, Polygon, IGN. They don't agree with it because guess what? They don't like attractive women, so adios. So it says here, Stellar Blade seems to have much more substance than people think. An attractive main protagonist no doubt makes people interested in the game. They would buy it depending on that character, but they would not keep it just because a character in a game looks good. A game needs to be fun, or perhaps need to have fun gameplay to keep its fans playing, which is true. This is correct. Gameplay matters a lot in the game. Everything else is secondary. Games like Stardew Valley, Minecraft proven time and time again. That's why when a developer goes ahead, given their game of attractive protagonist, it only works as a secondary thing, which I hesitate to agree on this one, but let's continue. At its core, Stellar Blade is an incredible hack and slash games inspired by Devil May Cry and probably Sekiro. Fast-paced combat, incredibly designed enemies, bosses, and a very beautiful, detailed world to explore, yet people cannot overlook the fact that this game protagonist is an attractive woman. Some even went as far as to ask the director of the game about Eve's age, which, seriously? He simply scoffed, suggested that fans would know her age if they liked the game enough and a sequel was made, as this answer will be given in that sequel. Okay, sometimes it's hard to tell a main character's age because we don't exactly know. Sometimes the age can be varied because remember, what you're looking at is more likely based on a Korean model, and sometimes Koreans, they're known for having skincare, which sometimes make them look younger. Fans, on the other hand, cannot get enough of it. They even replaying the recently launched demo again and again, then they have only praise for it. One of the gamers even suggested that going by this game's combat and everything else that it has to offer, Eve's looks are nothing but negligible factor. People should simply play the game and not overthink it. I hesitate to agree on that. After playing through Stellar Blade demo twice, now beating the bonus boss like dozens of times, Eve's hotness a negligible factor in the list of things that make this game enjoyable. This is a serious Game of the Year contender and I'm dying to play the whole thing. Okay, it's an interesting take, especially for people who are not playing the game but are fixated on the looks of Eve. One thing for sure though, both Sony and developer Shift Up couldn't care less about this controversy. That's good to hear. Now, why does he says they don't care? If you don't know, right now, Sony has just laid off, like what, 900 people? Because they knew immediately what happened when you invoke woke. And they knew this game, Stellar Blade, is probably gonna get more of, or perhaps they're gonna get back all their money. It's gonna make more money, let's hope. And Sony knew if they don't pander or perhaps give in to the woke ideology, they're gonna make a lot of money. It was set to be launched on April 26th, which is a week away. Now, this is another part. Fans are completely support of Stellar Blade and its protagonist. Woo, it's supporting. And this controversy has attracted the attention of a bunch of gamers. Many of them are no doubt looking forward to playing Stellar Blade. They couldn't agree more about the fact that an attractive protagonist is not the most important thing in the game. Hence, people should play the game without worrying about how Eve looked. Really? Okay, this is from Mill at Melon Sorrows. After playing through the Stellar Blade demo twice now and beating the bonus boss dozens of times, which you already read it. Okay, learning that Stellar Blade is a Souls-like and looking at the combat, I think it'd be safer to compare this game to Surge 2. Okay, here's another user says, I feel like you just ditched Sekiro. Okay, I can easily say that a lot of people are vastly overreacting to this, and I'm not shocked. What do you expect? I need to play this demo again before doing the bonus boss because I understood the mechanics, but I want to perfect my party and do more combos. Okay, that's good to know. Average John. This 100%, my initial worries about this game was that it will be just eye candy. Fortunately, it isn't just eye candy. It has such great combat system, reminding me of DMC combo with the precision of Sekiro. Some of those parts I hesitate to agree, some of them I do. But right now, this is just one more week away. And if you don't know, next week when Stellar Blade comes, oh boy, you should know that the debate is going to get heated and the trend is going to continue forward for another week, at least until the start of May. And trust me, the trend's not going to stop. If you guys enjoy this, leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Stellar Blade?